Hey there beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and this video is going to be a review of the Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay Mask. I'm sure you've seen this on Amazon. It's one of like their highest rated beauty products, and it's basically a mask that you mix with either water or apple cider vinegar and you put on your face, and it's supposed to somehow work magic to fix your acne and reduce your acne scars and all this other stuff. My idea for this video was to use this every day for 7 days and see what happens. Apparently when you first start, you're supposed to kind of like purge everything out and use it every day, and then you can reduce your usage to just like 2 or 3 times a week. And I'm just gonna take you along the journey, show you day by day, do some before and after photos and all of that, so you guys can see whether or not this mask is really worth it. I'm a little concerned because it says, feel your face pulsate on the jar, and I've watched a couple videos and read some reviews, and apparently it is really like tightening and you really feel like it's drawing stuff out of your skin, which is kind of freaky. But there's been really good reviews with a lot of really encouraging before and after pictures. There's also been a couple reviews where people were like, my skin was great and I just tried this mask for fun and now I have horrific cystic acne. So I'm a little frightened. I do have like some massive breakouts that you'll see later when I take my makeup off to put this mask on. I also picked up a few of these silicone mask brushes from Amazon because you're not supposed to mix this clay with a metal spoon. You're supposed to use like a silicone or a wood spoon because apparently metal can change the properties of the clay. So that's just an FYI, something that I read when I was going through the reviews. I'm gonna use some apple cider vinegar. This isn't like fancy, it's just Kroger brand. I don't know if you're supposed to use like, I saw a lot of people using the Bragg's apple cider vinegar, but you're also supposed to be able to use water, but I read that with water, it's harder to get a good consistency than compared to the vinegar, which kind of the acid in the vinegar helps to break this down and mix it up better. I'm not a chemist and I certainly not a dermatologist, so this is just going to be my personal experience with this product. Okay, so I've washed all my makeup off. You can see I have quite a few zits right now. This one in particular is one of the worst, most angry looking whiteheads I've had in a really long time, but I also just have like some hormonal acne right here under my chin that just will not go away no matter what I put on it. So we'll see. It's definitely like that type of like feels like under the surface type acne, so I'm a little scared that this is gonna really bring it out, but hopefully it will also get rid of it. Reading the back of this, I saw that you're supposed to use raw apple cider vinegar. I have filtered for tonight. I'm planning to go to Trader Joe's tomorrow, so if they have raw apple cider vinegar, I will pick that up. Mix equal parts apple cider vinegar and clay, and using a non-metal bowl. So I have a little glass bowl here, and I also got these little spatulas. I think I mentioned that earlier, but I'm just going to make sure I use the silicone tip only. The other thing it says is that you let it dry for 5 to 10 minutes for delicate skin and 15 to 20 minutes for normal skin. Here's my little mixing station. It was kind of messy to open up, so I put a paper towel down. So I'm not sure how much I want to make. I think I'm just going to start with a tablespoon of each of the clay and the apple cider vinegar, see how that goes. It's fizzing quite a lot. Just give it a little stir here. I don't know if it's supposed to be this bubbly and fizzy. It's also quite thin. The consistency is just very liquidy, so I might add some more clay to try to balance that out, because this isn't even like mask substance yet. Like, I think definitely equal parts is not necessarily the right ratio. I think I'm gonna have to go a little heavier on the clay and less on the vinegar. I added more clay and it's still pretty thin. I'm a little confused, but I'm gonna try applying this to my face. Night one might just be a total test run. We'll see what goes on here. Okay, I just applied the mask as best as I could considering the consistency. I think tomorrow, definitely less apple cider vinegar compared to the powder because it's pretty runny. I was able to like apply it still, like it is holding its place on my face so far. We'll see if it dries down. I actually left it on for 15 minutes. As you can see, it's dried down in a lot of spots, but I definitely think the texture was too thin. So for tomorrow night, I'll know to try and make it a little bit thicker. I'm gonna go ahead and wash this off. I've heard the best way to do that is with like a warm washcloth, because I've also heard that just straight up rinsing this down your sink can potentially clog your sink, which there's so many things to be alarmed about with this mask, but we're just going ahead with it anyway for some reason, but I'll be back in a second. I mean, the obvious statement is that I'm very red. I'm actually noticing, it's funny, it's almost like patchy because the mask was patchy in certain areas. Like, so is the redness. My skin does feel very soft. It was kind of a difficult mask to remove. Like, it didn't really want to come off very easily. But this is what my skin looks like. It basically looks like I was sunburned. That is night one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, I'm back for day 2 of the Aztec mask 7-day challenge. Please excuse my hair. I've got it in this like weird little braid and then just this headband to get my hair out of my face for the mask. This is basically how I get my hair wavy in the morning. I did pick up some organic raw apple cider vinegar today from Trader Joe's. This bottle was only $2.99, so if you're looking for some apple cider vinegar, maybe check your Trader Joe's. I used a lot less than 1:1 today, and I think we're getting a little closer with the consistency. It still looks a little thin, but it definitely has like more hold to it than it did yesterday. Okay, so I was able to apply a much thicker, more even layer this time. So here is what the mask looks like. I'm gonna leave it on for about 15 minutes. That's what I did last night, so we'll try that again. It's been 15 minutes, so I'm going to go rinse this off. It definitely dried down. I feel a bit like a swamp monster because I feel like I've got like scales all over my face, but it's fine. I didn't feel like my face was pulsating. It just feels like dry and tight, so. Okay, I just washed it off. Again, pretty red, as you can see. And this is what my skin looks like on day 2. All right, here we are on day 3 of 7. This is what my skin looks like. I think it's pretty much the same. I have noticed like this has come out to play more, although this was there when I started, just a little bit smaller. This was new today, like this little zit on my lip, but no like huge purging or anything like super alarming, so that's good. So I think this time we're getting a bit closer to like a nice thick mask consistency. It's like hurt while it was tightening down on my forehead today. Like it felt like it was like super tight and itchy, so I'm really excited to go wash this off. Okay, it's off and my face is red as usual. I think I mentioned this on day 1, but it is quite a difficult mask to remove. I've been using a washcloth soaked with warm water, and even so, you still have to really get in there to get the mask off. I just sprayed a little rose water toner on my face to kind of soothe, so hopefully that helps the redness go away. The redness usually lasts 20 minutes or so, so I wouldn't recommend that you do this mask like right before you have to somewhere to be. Hey guys, it's day 4. I'm kind of in a hurry today, but I just did want to pop on and show you that I did do the mask today. So this is my skin checking in on day 5. I don't know if I'm just imagining it, but I kind of think my skin looks a little bit clearer. I obviously have, I have like a little patch on this, oops. But I obviously did have like a big new zit there and some here, but like this right here is all scarring. Same with this. These are newish. They were kind of there before I started the mask. But other than that, I think my skin looks pretty clear. And here we go, day 5's mask. Okay, it is day 6 out of 7 in my Aztec Healing Clay Mask Challenge, and this is what my skin is looking like. I think overall it looks slightly improved, but I've been getting a lot of these that are really tender and kind of painful, and the mask is on, so we're gonna leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes, and I feel like I finally like really am starting to nail the consistency of this mask. Like this went on perfectly. Guys, it's day 7. We are on the final day of this 7-day mask challenge. The mask is currently on my face. I just put it on, about to leave it on for 20 minutes, and then I'll rinse it off. Once the redness goes away, I'll take some after photos and I'll insert some before and after photos so that you guys can directly see and kind of judge for yourself whether or not you think this mask improved my skin. So I'll see you guys on the other side. It's time to rinse this bad boy off. I just took the final after photos and kind of compared them to the before photos, and I do actually think that there is a small but noticeable improvement to my skin. I'll insert the photos so you guys can take a look for yourselves, and you'll have to leave me a comment and let me know what you guys think, if you guys notice anything different. But the before photo, I'm wearing a pink shirt and that will be on the left side of the photo. And then the after photo, I'm wearing this and that will be on the right side of the photo. So you guys can tell. I'll try to label it too, probably. But yeah, you guys will have to let me know in the comments what you think. Doing a mask every single day for 7 days kind of felt like a lot. Like it felt, you know, something different and extra that I had to do every single day. But 7 days is a really short amount of time to see an improvement in your skin, so that's actually fairly impressive. So if you guys see a difference, like, let me know in the comments below. Be sure to thumbs up this video if you found it interesting or if you thought it was helpful, like if you're going to check out the mask yourself. Definitely subscribe for more videos in the future. I'd love to see you again on my channel. Okay, bye.